Hello everyone, I'm so happy to have you here. My name is Ranita and I love getting into all things makeup related, and today I'm doing a collaboration with my friend Erica Tesla. I'll put her details up here so that you can go and follow her and support her. She's on Instagram and YouTube, and this is basically what we had decided to do. Create a look using all three of the CLIONADH palettes. That would be ARCHEO, PALEO, and OCEANO. These were released a little while ago and I did do a very thorough review of them. Like, I did 9 looks and it was a lot of fun. I tested out every single shade and it was pretty awesome. Honestly, I had so much fun with that. So today I'm doing something different. I'm going to use 2 shades from every single palette, and I'm going to use a number generator to determine what shades I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be spicing this up a little bit. It's going to be really cool and really fun. Let me just show you what each palette looks like, and then I'll get into the generating, and then we're going to create a look. So this is the first one. This one is really, really beautiful. ARCHEO over here, very gorgeous color story. And then we've got PALEO here, which is, you know, a little bit more deep in terms of tone and lots of stunning blues and everything. And then of course we have OCEANO, which is every bit as beautiful. Probably my favorite palette from, you know, everything that I got to try. It's just absolutely stunning. And all of these were kindly gifted to me by CLIONADH with no obligation to post. I love CLIONADH. I think their makeup is amazing. So exciting whenever I see their makeup. I'm like, oh my goodness, like, this is gorgeous. So anyway, how am I going to do this? The top row is going to be numbers 1 to 6. So it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bottom row is going to be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's how I'm going to generate 2 numbers from each palette. And you know, I'm going to be creating looks with them. So let's get into that. Alrighty, I'm using the Google number generator. So the first thing we're going in with is OCEANO. So I'm going to press the generate button and let's see what number I get. Okay, so I got number 1, so that's Mauna Loa, and I need 1 more shade from here, so I got number 10. That would be Starfish. Oh, okay, that's so weird. I got 2 very autumnal shades, very cool. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with PALEO over here. So let's get a number from there. Number 8. Okay, let me see, that's Epoch. Okay, so I've got an Epoch, and I'm getting Glacial. Okay, so that's already making it hard because that's 3 shimmers, and I was really hoping that I would get an equal number of shimmers and mattes. I got interrupted just now because there was an important call. Sorry about that. I'm getting into ARCHEO now, so that's the last one, and I'm going to be generating colors. Pray that I get mattes because this is hard. Okay, so 7. Oh, damn it, I got another shimmer. Like, what is this? And 6. Oh, okay, fine. So I got 2 mattes and I have received 4 shimmers. Yippee for me. Let's see what this is going to be like. So I've gotten the colors Lichen and Glyph, and then Mauna Loa, you know, I've got Starfish, and then I got Glacial and Epoch. And I actually forgot to film the generating of the numbers for the last 2 ones, but never mind, just take my word for it because I did see a 7 and I got a 6. So anyway, let's get into this look. Hey friends, so I'm going to be going in with the 2 mattes first. Now of course the first one's going to be Lichen from the ARCHEO palette, which kind of looks like this interesting greenish gray, and I do apologize, I can't lift it up because I've got all 3 palettes on my table here, so this is what it looks like. So it's kind of like a grungy green, so I'm going to take that and I'm going to put that at the ends of my eyes. So I'm just grateful that I got like 1 deeper matte, because obviously the ones that I got from the palette over there, that's Starfish. It's like a very, very vibrant coral kind of orange, and I thought that would be better to kind of put, like, you know, on top of my eyes, kind of like a transition shade or something. So I'm just hoping that this turns out okay, this look, because the color combination is really fascinating. I don't think this is something that I would necessarily have come up with, and it's shimmer heavy, which makes it even harder for me to really create something. So I think that should do it for the outer corners, and I can obviously go in and deepen this if I ever want to. And now of course I have to go in for the really, really bright orange Starfish. It's a very bright orange. It's like that. It's so bright. It's like literally a creamsicle shade. I feel like I've been saying creamsicle a lot lately, but anyway, yeah, that's what it looks like, and I'm gonna have to find a way to blend it in. So this is just the initial layer. I'll have to blend it in somehow. Yeah, so I've got that color on my eyes. If you need it to be even brighter, I suggest just going in with a white base. Let me go in with some of the shimmers now, because that just makes the most sense. I think that this is very hard because, you know, I've got Epoch, I've got Glacial. Epoch is like a really pretty, I'll have a photo showing up on the screen so you know what I'm talking about. But Epoch is like this really interesting, like skin color, like beige kind of color. And then we've got this very vibrant Moana Loa, and then we've got Glacial. And I'm like looking at my eyes like, what the heck am I creating here? So I'm gonna go in first for my base. I'm so interested to see how this is going to turn out, because I know that how I normally do it is I put the deepest colors at the end, so I'm probably going to follow that technique for this too. This is Epoch. It's that really interesting beige shimmer color, and I'm going to put that in the inner corners first. So I'm starting with the lightest colors, and then we'll move into the ones that have a bit more color. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So this is Epoch, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And then I'll go in with the Moana Loa color, which is that beautiful vibrant orange. I'm just getting this onto my lids now, mostly because the base I think will dry up, and then it becomes a real pain in the butt trying to get the colors on there. So this is Moana Loa. It's very bright, and this is what it looks like, and it's a really smooth formula, very beautiful shade. I just want to get some of that on there before like everything else dries up. But just look at that. Oh my gosh, I forgot how mesmerized I was by Moana Loa when I tried it even the first time. It's such a beautiful color. It really is. And then here we go with this side. And I kind of love the way this color it kind of takes on the base of like whatever you give it. And I think Bioluminescent, which is the blue color, also kind of does the same thing, and it just makes them so versatile. You can use them like with anything. Now at the ends of my eyes, I'm gonna go in with Glyph. Glyph is a really deep pink shade, and it's so pretty. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that right here. You can see, like just a little bit. Like right here at the ends, because I don't feel like I need too much of Glyph. Yeah, you can see that pink. And what's so cool about like Glyph, I think, is the fact that it kind of merges perfectly with lichen. I didn't even notice that, like the base, it just goes really well there. So I'm doing the same thing on this side, just adding a little bit of that deep pink there. And I think I will have to go in and just reinforce lichen a bit, because I kind of feel like I've lost lichen. I don't really like that. Like, I want lichen to have its moment too. But yeah, this is what my eyes are looking like. I kind of like it though. Very pretty. And of course there's a blue shade that needs to be used. So there's two options for this. I could go underneath my eye and use it to line my eyes, or I could use it like, you know, like how they do that line, and I could do that. And I'm not sure what I want to do right now. And it's so interesting because again, all these colors ended up matching exactly what I'm wearing. Like, can you see this? Like, this is what's on my kimono. All the oranges are there. I got a green. I got a really, like, there's a dull kind of like purple here. And I kind of feel like that really bright pink kind of looks like a dull purple in this angle. Like if it was from this angle, then it wouldn't match as much, but from this angle it kind of looks perfect. And then you've got lichen. So, and then of course that beige, it's so weird, so weird that I would get that. That is just incredible to me. The only thing that doesn't match is Glacial. But oh my goodness, I'm actually wrong. Glacial does match. Holy crap. This is, I swear that I didn't even do this. Like, this is just how the numbers worked. Okay, so can you see that? There's a blue over there. What are the odds? That is so freaking cool. I love this. Yeah, I don't think that was coincidence. That's so freaking cool. Okay, so I'm gonna do Glacial, I think, underneath my eyes. I think that would make the most sense. So for that, I'm going to need a, I think, a thinner brush. So I'm gonna grab some Glacial. That's what the color looks like. So it's not the same blue, obviously, as the blue on here, because that's a very dull kind of like purpley blue, but you know, it'll do. So I'm gonna take this brush and I think line my eyes here. I'm gonna be honest, usually I don't actually like lining my eyes with eyeshadow because it goes into my eye and then it irritates my system. But I'm just grateful that the formula of this shade is kind of smoother. I think I'm probably gonna reduce a bit of that because it feels like a bit too much for me. Like I don't need so much color there, I think. Like, I think I would have preferred a thinner line. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go in and clean that up a bit. Maybe like this. I think that looks a little bit better because it's not so prominent. Yeah, I think that's kind of more of what I was aiming for. Or I'm actually wondering, should I just use that as a highlighter shade, because I don't really like the way that my eyes are looking here at the moment. You know what, scratch this. I'm going to take that off, and I think I'm just going to put Glacial as a highlighter shade because that just makes the most sense to me. Hey, so I went in, cleaned up my eyes, took lichen, went underneath there, and I put that beautiful blue color right there, and I think that that actually works the best for me. It's not like very obvious that it's there, but it's just the fact that if I turn my head, like if you see certain angles, then you get to see it. And I kind of feel like it's the same with the current outfit that I'm wearing. You don't see too much of the blue. It's more of the deep purple and the oranges and everything. So I kind of feel like that matches more with the vibe of my kimono. So I think I'm just going to stick with that. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm using a sharp brush so that, you know, the eyeshadow stays kind of exactly like where I want it to be, and it's not going to move anywhere. It shouldn't go. And yeah, I think that should do it really. I've got the blue there and I've got the blue here. Wondering if I should kind of take it. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my final look. So I'm gonna go finish up my lipstick, etc, etc. I'll be right back. Hey friends, thank you so much for joining me for this makeup look, and you know, I'm really happy with the way that it ended up looking. I wasn't expecting to create a look like this. I'm so surprised that something this good actually showed up, and yeah, I'm just so happy with it because I never would have tried to do a look like this without that, you know, like number generator thing. And I was thinking, like, how do I do this? Because I always kind of get stuck, you know, like deciding what colors to do, and then it becomes very predictable for me. So I wanted to kind of shake it up a bit, and then it's just mind-blowing to me that this matched my kimono so well. I was like, I did not plan that. Like, I thought, you know, I'll take my kimono off, and that's why I'm wearing gray here, because I thought gray would kind of go with anything that I had created, and in the end it just matched my kimono, and I think that's so fascinating. So this kimono is actually one of 20 that I ended up buying because I was going through this phase where I was just loving Japanese culture, and you know, my husband and we were just going crazy over it. So I ended up getting 20 kimonos, and not to wear. Like, I actually only have worn 2, I think, out of the 20 that I purchased, but I found this person online and it was so cool. She was like, you know, I get these, they're authentic, they're from Japan, they're vintage, antique things that I think are from the 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s. So she's able to like get very, very rare kimonos that are absolutely beautiful. But I thought it was so sad. The reason I decided to buy is mostly like, one, I wanted to have some because I thought they were so beautiful, but the other reason was actually because she said that a lot of people buy these and they cut the kimonos up into like bags and like modern day skirts and all that kind of stuff, and you know, they use it for arts and craft, and I honestly thought that was so sad. Like, I really thought that was sad, because for me, I thought, let me get some of these so I can preserve them. Like, I actually want to frame them and put them up like when I have my own house, because it's a piece of history, you know. It just makes me feel so sad that people bought these to cut them up and use them to do other things. And I completely get that, because I mean, things are repurposed all the time, but I felt sad, so I thought, let me at least get a couple and preserve them best as I can. So anyway, enough of kimono stories. Let me give you the makeup details, which are very simple, not much to mention here. Went in with my Yensa, which is going on forever and a day, but I absolutely love it, and this is one of my favorite foundations. I then went in with my Yensa Silk Cream Blusher, which I topped with a light layer of my Adept Cosmetics Duality Blush Palette. I went in with the hot pink, and I did a very light layer, and I kind of felt like both of those shades together gave me exactly what I wanted actually on my face, so I'm very happy with that. For my lip gloss, I went in with the Gimme Glow one. This was a discontinued shade, but I absolutely love it, and I think it's really sad that they discontinued these, because I think one of the reasons they probably weren't selling was because they were just so expensive. I remember seeing these for the first time, and they really were very expensive, which is why I never ever thought to even get these. And then when they were finally getting discontinued and they were actually being sold really, really cheap, because I saw them when they were like $3 I think a piece, and then I saw them when they were $1 a piece, and that's when things just went flying off the shelves and everything was like, you know, taken. But it was really sad, because I was thinking if they had made these like maybe $5 a piece or something, then, you know, they would have been a massive success, because there were so many colors. They had like lip liners, they had the lip glosses, and they had the lipsticks, and I was thinking that would have been amazing. Like you would have sold so many of these if the prices had been lower. But I think that they were selling each kit for $20 or something, which was quite a bit of money. So I don't know, like that was just my 2 cents on it, because these are honestly really, really nice. I wish that they hadn't canceled them. I wish they had just discontinued them. I wish that they had just come up with, you know, a better price range maybe for them and seen if that would have worked better. But they're really lovely, and if you got them, I'm so happy for you. You probably know that they smell like popcorn, so it's so comforting. Like every time I wear that, I'm like, oh my goodness, I feel like I'm in a movie cinema. It's so comforting. And of course, for my eyeshadow base, I went in with Alter Ego. Always use this. It's a fantastic base. It's only like $5. If you use Ranita, you get 10% off, and it's a non-affiliate code, so you can go and do that if you wish. And for my brows, I did Ulak Cosmetics. Now Ulak has changed the terms of my code, so you now get, I think, 20% off. This is an affiliate code. You can go and check that out. The brow kit is superb. I've used this for forever. I think for like 2 years now, ever since I got it from Ulak. And Ulak has fantastic products. They've got amazing lipsticks, lip glosses, and all of that. Worth looking into that brand. And I'm not saying that just because I have a code with them. I genuinely like their products. I use their lip glosses all the time, and they are fantastic. And then of course, is there anything else? Ah, yes, the eyeliners. So for the eyeliner, I went in with one called Shades of Shan. I just put it back in here like a genius, but where did I put it? This is so annoying. Okay, I'm really sorry. I can't find the eyeliner, and it's going to take me forever to find it, because it's somewhere here in my big, you know, thing of eyeliners. So it's basically a shade called Matcha, and it's by a brand called Shades of Shan. Received it in Ipsy, and it was one of the 2 eyeliners that I really loved and appreciated from Ipsy. The other one being the Give Beauty one in the color Bathwater. They made such a big impression on me because they were so creamy, smooth, vibrant, and you can see what it looks like. It's just a gorgeous green. I absolutely cannot get enough of that green color over there. I think it's done so beautifully and so well. So I think that's about it. The lashes you can get from anywhere. Like I think these are the ones I got from Temu, and I bought them a very long time ago. I have not purchased from Temu in forever, like, because I just kind of felt like I was really using a lot of my money on Temu, and then I came to a point where I was like, you know what, it's not stuff I actually need. And ever since then, I've kind of just been managing with what I have, and yeah, that's just, you know, basically been that. So yeah, I don't really have anything else to add to this. This is, you know, how it turned out. I'm very happy with the way it turned out, and I had a lot of fun creating this look, especially because, you know, just using those numbers to generate things kind of mixed it up a bit for me, challenged me a little bit, and, you know, kind of just pushed me a bit out of my comfort zone, which was actually really fun. But I will say that the biggest thing that surprised me was getting colors that ended up matching my kimono so well. Like, I really did not expect that at all. Like, that was the biggest surprise, and I doubt that it'll happen again, because it just felt like, wow, this is too good to be true. But yeah, that's basically what happened. So I'm really happy about it. I love the way that the colors are. You know, they're very shifty, beautiful shades, and I think CLIONADH did a fantastic job with these 3 palettes. I did do a full review, so you can go and check that out if you want to see all the shades being reviewed. But I wanted to dip back into my collections because, you know, it takes me so long to get into my shades and create looks and do all of that, and sometimes I never get around to it. So I was really happy that I had the opportunity to do this. So I will be back for another video soon. I hope you had fun with me, and I wish you a wonderful fall. Bye-bye.